Alright everybody, welcome back to week 2, day 10 of my Irelia improvement journey. Today, hit D1, so I'm pretty happy. I'll talk a little bit more about everything at the end of the video in the conclusion, because I want to try and start being really efficient with the time in this video. I want to keep everything as brief as possible, so that it's as efficient for you guys as possible. You're getting as much information in as short a time period, and for me to record and upload, it's a bit easier. So yeah, let's just jump straight into the first review. Okay, so for the first review today, we have a few notes. First off, I did the 2 and 2 wave management, where you shove the first two waves, reset the third wave in the middle, and then have the fourth wave, and then shove the third and the fourth together. Unfortunately, I shoved the first wave a little bit too quickly, which meant that the wave state was a little bit awkward, and ended up being a bit on her side, such that I took some less than optimal trades, but I'm still getting prior at this point and I have better sustain, so it's not terrible. Here I go for a bit of a trade. I don't think this was the worst trade, but at the end of the day, it's a electrocute ignite Qiyana, so the closer I get to 50% HP, the more kill threat she has on me. So I think this was a particularly bad trade. And then the next note is at 350. Yeah, we go for an all-in here. But I should be respecting way more with my Q and W on cooldown. And I actually looked at this with a good Qiyana player, friend of mine, and yeah, he said I should have died. And honestly, looking back at it, yeah, without my Euro W, this was a really bad trade to take. So that's it for review 1. Okay, so for review 2, the first note is I think I could have gotten a pretty nice trade here if just because I know that I'm getting level 2 off this minion. So what I could do here is I could QQ and then land a linear E on Ekko and then potentially go for a trade here. It's a bit harder because he's closer to his tower, but I can definitely get a Q auto Q trade on him here, and with E, that's going to be a really nice chunk of damage. The next note was at 406. So here, basically, we knew Lilia had taken Amumu's top camp, so it's a split map situation here. So here, Lilia is going to be on top side. I knew she was going to be on top side, but I was just a bit lazy here. I thought, I'll just get away with this. And unfortunately, I did not get away with this, and this was a really, really bad death. Here, the wave crashed. I could have just literally run out bot side now to my Amumu, and I would have died here. So really bad death there. The next note was at 536. So here, I took some nice trades. I stacked this wave. Now I have no vision out on the map, and I have a ward in my inventory. I can't really do much under tower here. I can't dive him, and I don't want to dive him. It's not good to dive him here, so I should just go and get my ward out. And yeah, basically what happens here is I play too aggressively. I didn't get my ward out, and I ended up dying to this null roam. So let's go to the next review. Okay, so speeding into the next review here at record pace, we have Irelia versus Kennen. So the first note here is that I took some nice trades here, and then here at level 3, I dash forward, I hit a nice linear E, but then here I just missed some autos, so I could have lived here and killed him. So here I should auto one more time before this Q, and then here I should auto another time before the W, and if I did that, I could get out here. And then that would just be a 1-for-1, and I wouldn't even have to burn flash. He would burn flash, ignite, and die, and lose this wave, and I don't die. It would have just been insane. So the next one is at 457. Yeah, I mean, this is just stupid. What was happening here in my mind, I thought that Shen didn't have flash, so I thought I could just, get this minion, but I mean, he died 1v1, so I thought maybe he doesn't have flash, but I shouldn't flip it here. I should just run out bot side. I have no idea what I'm doing. But yeah, that was it for this matchup. Let's go to the next VOD. Okay, so this is the final review of today. We have Irelia versus Katarina. At this point in the lane, I had built a pretty nice CS advantage. I'm up 21 CS. Basically, what happened is I took a reset. Katarina delayed her tempo and overstayed, and now I'm just pushing and getting prio for grubs. I push this wave, and Katarina tries to move here, but obviously she's sitting on a Dark Seal, so she can't really do much in this fight, and we pick this up. Now here, because it's Katarina, and it's really important you don't give Katarina too much tempo, What I should do here is I should just insta-base. Instead, I overstay here, I run back to the wave, and now, because I'm half HP, and because she comes back with pretty strong items at this point, it's hard to find a reset at this point. And if I do reset, then I'm going to give Katarina prio to potentially make a roam to bot or top. So here, if I just insta-base right now, she's not going to have that tempo, and then I can just run back mid. Sure, I'll miss a little bit more farm this way, but I don't need to be here, and I won't give Katarina any tempo. The next note is at 7:22. Yeah, this was really dumb. Again, I knew here the Pike wasn't bot, especially Pike. You know he wants to roam a lot. And then I just kind of like, yeah, I thought, like Pike hasn't been bot so long, maybe he's not here anymore, and then I just flip it. Again, another case of me just needing to wait for Pike to show on bot before I actually go here. If we see Pike on bot, then I can go without it being a flip, but this is just a flip. Even if it was very unlikely for Pike to be here, we know that he's moving right now. So until we see him on bot, it's just a massive flip. And then at 11:07 is the next one. Yeah, here at this point I reset. I got my Bork, and right now the Kai'Sa is a massive shutdown, so I wanted to TP and try and collect that shutdown. But unfortunately here I played a bit too quickly. I see Elise is moving. What I should do is I should just hug this wall here and play it a bit slower. They can't execute the tower because of these minions, so we're safe from that. If they run up, I can run behind them and sandwich them, and Elise can cut them off this way. If they run down, then I can run this way, and if they try and run up, then I can cut them off. So I should just be more patient here and wait for Elise to come, and then I can commit to one side or the other. The next note is at 14:56. This was a really, really bad TP here. I lane swap with the Jinx, and again here, I was a little bit too greedy to get the Kai'Sa shutdown. She was a pretty big shutdown at this point. Now, a few things about this TP. One, like the game's doing fine at this point, and the reason it's doing fine is because Riven on top side was really far ahead of the Kled at this point, and because of my farm and my items, I'm really far ahead of the Katarina at this point. So we win really hard in side lanes. All we have to do is just take it a bit slower. I'll just stay in side lane, farm up, get my items. I kill anyone who's against me in the side lane right now. I can even 1v2 at this point. So all I have to do is just play the side lane, take farm, get towers, get kills, get to 3 items, and then at 3 items, if they make one mistake in a fight, then I can just capitalize on that and kill them all. So I really didn't have to be so rushed to get the shutdown. I can just continue to play the game. If they make a big obvious mistake, I can capitalize on that. But this isn't a big enough mistake. Now, one thing I could have done here is I could have TP'd on bot side because let's say hypothetically this TP was good. The TP on bot would be way better because my team was already collapsing from top side. So if I TP from bot, I can cut them off. But I think either way, this TP is just bad. Then the final one, oh yeah, this was the final one. And what I should have just done here is just push bot, stay bot, push it out, potentially hit the tower depending on what the enemy team does, or maybe take a fight with the Katarina if she shows bot. But yeah, that's it for the final review of today. Let's go to the conclusion. So for the conclusion of today, I'm very happy with where I am in solo queue, finally hitting D1. I don't feel like I'm that far off Masters, and then I think if I hit Masters, I can, just keep continuing to improve and climb, and, who knows where I'll make it to by the end of November. As for everything else, I had a really nice workout today, push. I felt really fatigued. I got really fatigued triceps, so that was really good. I ate a pretty decent amount as well. And yeah, I think I'm gonna probably go to sleep early at this point, honestly. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for today. If you have any questions, my Discord's linked in the description, or just leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of this shorter format, if you guys appreciate the shorter time, or if maybe you wanted me to go into a little bit more detail. Let me know. Thanks for watching.